Today's horoscope, Cancer May 5, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Pluto stations as it begins its retrograde cycle today, and until October 13th, you benefit from a review or reassessment of debts, dependencies, and intimate relationships. If the give and take or trust in a key relationship has fallen out of balance, you'll feel it more intensely now. Because Pluto rules your solar house, romantic relationships or recreation and creativity, especially related to issues of control or fear, can also come into sharper focus with this shift. As the retrograde progresses, you may be detaching just enough to make improvements. For example, this could mean taking a step back to reassess your needs and boundaries in a relationship or finding a new balance in your shared responsibilities. The station occurring now can magnify problem areas, but the retrograde cycle in the months ahead is far more natural and comfortable. Today, you can find a nice balance between growth or improvement and simplicity. Far off beyond the human eye, powerhouse Pluto is beginning a retrograde phase. Known as the planet of intensity and rebirth, he recently turned a corner and turned your attention to transformations around intimacy and sexual matters. As he visits your solar house, you are being granted insight into the themes of your coming 20 years. While you may experience traumas around trust, vulnerability, and sex or already have this transit is to teach you to know your worth to the core of your heart and spirit. It is also teaching you to heal those wounds by digging deep into the shadows in order to emerge like a phoenix. Continue to use this fiery energy to forgive, release, and rise again. You can do it! Review all of these themes now. Reject anything new that comes your way, no matter how appealing it seems at first. Stick with what's on your desk currently. If you branch out too soon, you'll spread yourself too thin. Given your ability to see two sides to everything, if not more, today will feel a bit extreme. Use your energy to prepare yourself for unforeseen needs. Stock the refrigerator with fresh, healthy food, run the errands pertaining to your health, and organize your bathroom cabinets so that you have what you need in case you get sick. If you feel prepared, you will feel more secure. Also, this is not a good day to make or break commitments. You will have the determination and focus to beat all on this day. This is hardly anything new, given your personality. However, today you will accomplish tasks much more quickly. If there is anything in disarray, clean it up first. You'll find yourself getting irritated if your workspace is not organized. This will set an excellent stage for you to do what you do best. The moon's departure from Cancer yesterday was always going to leave you more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, at a point in the year when there are some major changes underway. While this was an ordinary monthly visit, this visit since Mars left has left you with a better sense of what you are passionate about and of things that are worth fighting for. In 5 weeks from tomorrow, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, will return to Cancer to begin opening major new doors, but taking you into a new 12-year Jupiter cycle of expansion. This will be a time of major new beginnings. Venus, the planet of love, may have left an adventurous part of your chart, but as you reach the weekend, the planets still there are still strongly connected to the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment in your romantic sector. While Juno is here until October and in retrograde motion is holding the doors onto the past and second chances, you only have planets in an adventurous part of your chart that are helping to bring the romance, adventure, and nostalgia together for another 3 weeks. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, we experience a significant shift in cosmic energy as Pluto stations retrograde in the innovative and forward-thinking sign of Aquarius. This planetary movement invites all of us collectively and individually to pause, reflect, and reassess where we're headed and how we're showing up in the world. Pluto retrograde is not your average celestial event. It's deeply transformative and asks us to confront the hidden layers of our identity. Associated with themes like death and rebirth, power, control, transformation, and emotional intensity, Pluto doesn't deal in the superficial. When this powerful planet turns inward, so do we. And in Aquarius, a sign that governs humanitarianism, innovation, technology, and individuality, This retrograde becomes more than just personal introspection, it becomes a call for collective awakening. We're being nudged to question not only how we handle our personal power but also how we contribute to the larger community. Are we empowering others, or are we holding on too tightly to control? Are we creating space for authenticity, or are we still trying to fit into roles we've outgrown? It's a wonderful time to reflect on your relationship with self-acceptance. Aquarius encourages uniqueness and originality, so ask yourself, are you truly comfortable with who you are, or have you been dimming your light to fit into someone else's version of normal? Many of us struggle with the pressure to conform at work, in friendships, even in our own families. But Pluto retrograde gives you permission to slowly shed those expectations and find your way back to your own truth. You may find that others are recognizing your quiet strength right now. Even if you don't always see it in yourself, those close to you admire your resilience and the calm, grounded way you handle challenges. Your ability to stay steady in the storm is a gift, and your humility only adds to the respect you naturally command. Don't underestimate the impact you have simply by being present and consistent. As this introspective energy builds, it's also a great time to return to your roots both emotionally and physically. Spending time outdoors, even just going for a simple walk, can help realign your energy. There's something deeply healing about being in the open air, especially when emotions are stirring below the surface. It clears the mind and makes space for clarity and inner peace. Socially, you may feel more open, more conversational, more drawn to connection. These are excellent conditions to strengthen bonds that may have felt strained or neglected. Sometimes, a calm and sincere conversation is all it takes to diffuse built-up tension and remind each other that you're on the same team. Use this moment to create understanding and deepen your most important relationships. And don't shy away from expressing your emotions. In fact, the more transparent and authentic you are right now, the more rewarding your connections can become. Whether you're renewing your relationship with a partner or simply getting to know someone new, your openness is magnetic. When people feel your genuine presence, it creates a safe space for them to do the same. And when it comes to your physical well-being, now's a good time to reflect on your habits. Have you been pushing yourself too hard? Ignoring signs of fatigue or stress? Your body may be quietly asking you to slow down. It's okay to honor that. Start small, stretching in the morning, drinking more water, getting fresh air, and build from there. Sometimes the smallest acts of self-care are the ones that make the biggest difference. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius reminds us that transformation doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes, it starts with a subtle shift in perspective, a willingness to be honest with ourselves, or a gentle nudge to try a new approach. This is your moment to realign with your values, reimagine your goals, and reconnect with your authentic self. So let me ask you, what's one area of your life where you're ready to evolve? Is there a truth you've been avoiding, a power you've been afraid to claim, or a dream you've put on the back burner? Take a moment to reflect, and if you feel called to, share your insights in the comments below. What are you reclaiming during this Pluto retrograde? What part of your inner power are you ready to embrace? Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It unfolds slowly, sometimes quietly, and always with purpose. Trust the process, stay curious, and be kind to yourself along the way.